Hello guys, welcome back to my GED channel. I hope you are doing good today. This video is an example of the GED RLA test. I have a few paragraphs here from my story to read to you, then some questions after that. So here you go. How I got my good job. I got in trouble for doing something to get my dream job. It had been a couple of weeks since I noticed there was a building under construction next to our compound. I had a vision that someday I would work in there, so I observed every activity in the place every day. One morning I went there, saw a sign. It said, "Wanted female workers between 18 to 24 years of age and single." Most of the employers in the Philippines don't hire women over 24, and they like to see a photo in the application paper and with pleasing personality. There was a date on the bottom when to apply. I wrote a note about it, then left. Since then, I never stopped thinking about it. On the date of hiring, I woke up extra early that morning and did my tasks as fast as I could. I had my grocery list ready to go to the market too. Went to the building. It was an overwhelming when I saw the big crowd of people inside the gate. I thought of backing up, but I was thinking that this was my big opportunity, so I went forward. I got inside, joined the crowd. There were a couple of Japanese males throwing numbers to the people. Luckily, I got one number half an hour later. I was very excited. I knew I was late for my shopping duty for my job, but I could not stop now. Someone called my number and asked me to get inside the building. I was blushing and shaking when they let me sit inside a room in front of 3 Japanese gentlemen and 1 Filipino people, the interpreter. He translated the Japanese language to English language so that I can understand. They asked me to introduce myself, then answer their questions. After all that, the interpreter told me to come back next week for the result, as it will be posted on the board by the gate. Finally, I got out of the building and went back to my grocery shopping. Then I realized how late I was. I knew I was in trouble. I did my shopping as fast as I could and went home. The process of getting the job that day was longer than I thought. I could not look straight to the eye of my manager. He scolded me for about an hour. It was really bad, but I can never cry because it was clearly my fault. Employees had their lunch at 2:30 p.m. instead of 11:30 a.m. I knew they were upset with me too, but no one said anything. They just gave me the look, saying how irresponsible I was. There was nothing I could do about it, so I was just swallowed all the hard to swallow words my boss threw at me and the scary looking eyes of the employees. My manager did not fire me that day, but he said if I do things like that again, then he would fire me. He gave me a second chance and told me to ask his permission if I want to find a better job, because he understands that the job I have at 60 pesos a day with no benefits is not worth keeping. By night time, I thought my day and felt like my one day was long as a week. So that was my story. I tell you that when I took my GED RLA, I read the question first and find what paragraph it belongs. It's my way of being faster to beat the time. So here's the question. Practice GED questions. In paragraph 1, why was the character observed the building under construction every day? These are the choices. A. It was an interesting building. B. She would like to explore the building. C. To entertain herself. D. She would like to work there one day. And the answer is D. She would like to work there one day. In paragraph 3, what was the character so excited about? A. The overwhelming crowd of people. B. She got the number. C. The 2 Japanese males throwing numbers to crowd. D. When someone called her number. And the answer is B, she got the number. Number 3 question. In the last paragraph, what was the character mean by saying, my one day was long as a week? A, many days. B, multiple feelings in a day. C, the day was long. D, multiple interesting situations happening in one day. And my answer is D. There was a lot of interesting situation happening in one day, and it was overwhelming for her. So that's all my story, guys. I hope you like it, and I will pull out some interesting part of my story next time to make another example. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you like. You have a great day. See you next time. Bye.